At a certain point, one of my really close friends said, "TAMU, your spirit is not in law, it's in fashion. You have to go work in fashion." I was born in Jamaica, and I lived there until I was 6 years old, and then I moved to a little place called Nyack, New York. I remember I was a little bit of a wild child, and I would, after school, take the bus to the village. At that point, I had like fake dreadlocks. You know, they were just braids, and I would like wash them so they would get like kind of curly, and I used to wear all those headbands like in different colors, and that was kind of my style for a while. Some of the feedback I got was, well, why would you want to start entry level in fashion? You're just gonna get bored and you're gonna want to go back into law. So it was tough finding a way, but I did. And then I moved to Milan. I started the street style blog, my street style blog, because I had been doing street style for different projects in Italy. I dedicate myself to work, and then I do keep my blog going because it's my project, my personal project. It's a drug. You know, you develop crushes on people's style, and you get super excited, and you're having fun, and you're talking to people who like the same things that you like, you know? And to me, that's very fulfilling. I am constantly inspired by what my subjects wear. I also look at the way that these editors and stylists and just, you know, stylish girls like interpret certain trends. I'm a New Yorker at heart, but I live in Milan, and I feel like, you know, New York style is a mix and match of many things. So I think I bring that to Milan, but Milan is super elegant, super clean. They'll do all brown, all blue, all black, and every piece will be like perfect. And they're very much into tailoring and the fit of their clothes. So I think what happens for me personally is that I tend to mix both worlds. I picked this outfit because I wanted to play with the combination print trend. This fabric was vintage kind of fabric that they put aside when they were doing their research like a couple years ago. They found this fabric and they wanted to make something with it, but then they waited until they found the perfect outfit. This is my friend's baptismal bracelet, and this is another one that she had gotten me for my birthday. And she always gives me a piece of jewelry when I come to New York for the shows, and it's like a good luck kind of thing. The skirt, I actually bought it with another plaid piece, a plaid blouse. It's cute, it's pleated, it's like above the knee. Shoes are Miu Miu, and once again, it's like this kitten heel. That's really, really good and practical for when I shoot street style. Oh no, I like crew necks, and I love a cardigan, and I love V-necks. So I just like sweaters.
I just like sweaters.
Yeah, I do. I went on autopilot for 1 year. For 5 months, I studied Italian 5 days a week, 3 hours a day, and I had a private tutor. After school and before the private tutor, I would meet someone for lunch, you know, and then after the tutor, I would just be at home for a little while. And then I would meet someone for an aperitivo. Italians can be super formal, like in the older generation, and that was super intimidating. You know, we can show respect by saying, you know, ma'am or sir or something like that. They actually have a tense. That can compromise your confidence, and that can, in a way, block you from making connections that you might need to make. So in that sense, that was super intimidating. The random thing is that I'm a very anxious person, but I've never been afraid. I'm still on New York pace.
Yeah.
And my husband works for an American law firm, so he works all the time.
Yeah.
They have these traditions where everyone goes to the mountain, or you know, you have at least 3 weeks off in August. You can easily just partake in that. I think it was my destiny to go there, and I look at it like that. It's easy to become cynical, you know, and to doubt things, and to second guess things just because of, you know, experiences that you go through. But I think that we need to try to bounce back a little bit better. To have an experience and then to reflect on it and to say, well, you know, this is how it is and this is hard, but I feel like you feel more alive. Like, it can't be perfect. Going through things makes you feel more alive, and I think that is life.